And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back again here on a Thursday night for the Crooked Line Pro Late Model Series, Dirt Pro Late Model Series, brought to us by 48 Bull out of Lincoln, Nebraska. We are here at I-55 tonight, ladies and gentlemen, down in Peevely, Missouri. Top times are on the left-hand part of your screen right now. Justin Flagg, top of the board with 11.98. We're not going to see a lot of changes in those times right now because these guys have been out practicing. As you can see, they've got a groove built into the track already. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do here in qualifying. Only about a minute and a half left to go. These guys are putting on a show here in practice already. Look at this. Insane. Got about a minute left here to go in practice before we go over to qualifying. And then after that, we're going to jump into some heat racing, 8-lap heat races. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, if you could please rise and remove your hats for tonight's national anthem. And thank you very much, Joshua Rutherford, for a great rendition of our national anthem. Everybody, please go check out Mullet Music Productions over on YouTube. One of the first drivers out on track was the 7 of Bob Klein. So far on the top of the board, a 12.31 for the 7 of Bob Klein. Justin Flagg out on track in the number 12 goes second fastest with a 12.42. Justin Toll, 12.49 here, sitting in third. The only other driver to go out thus far is Jason Bauer in the number 9. He got a 13.23 out there in fourth. Scott Smith out on track. His first lap at 12.40. Can he get quick time here in the number 53 coming out of turn number 4? No, he's going to be a little bit slower on the second lap, so going to maintain second for now. Kyle Bruce jumps up to second with a 12.37 in the number 31. Turn 4 and across the line for Bruce. 12.40, a little bit slower. Kyle Vandergrift showing the number 3, but has number 21 on timing and scoring. That'll get confusing. Matt George out there in 7th right now, across the line for his second lap. He's going to match his first lap, so it doesn't go any faster. Jason Korn on his first lap here. 12.70 for Korn. Brandon Freeberg got on track into 171. 12.83 first. He's now up to third with that second lap. 12.36 for the 171 of Brandon Freeberg. see. Jamie Gilpen. Their second quickest in the number 11, 12.32. Cody Sieber out there. He got third. Took that away from Brandon Freeberg at 12.35 for Cody Sieber in the 357. Wellman turning a couple extra practice laps here right now. He qualified 12th, 12.61. Internet went out 5 minutes before the race went on, man. Oh, you just hate to see it. Is it one of them instances where it like went out and then you couldn't join and it came back on? That's the question. Seconds left to go in qualifying. Looks like Bob Klein. He got the pole. Still out. Well, at least it didn't add insult to injury, right? Starting lineup for heat number 1 is going to be Bob Klein in the 7. In first, starting into his outside, Cody Sieber in the 357. In second, Kyler Bruce going to be starting there in third with Kyle Vandergriff starting in fourth in the number 21. Matt George in fifth. Justin Toll sixth. Peyton White going to be rolling off seventh. Levi Allen starting in eighth. So that's the way they're going to roll off here for heat race number 1. Going to be 8 laps. Again, the 3 car in 4 spot there, ladies and gentlemen. That is the 21 of Kyle Vandergriff. Flagman giving these guys 1 to go before we kick things off here with heat race number 1. They're going to fire off. More green. Good launch there for Bob Klein as we go down into turns 1 and 2. Going to try and slide up in front of that 357 and maintain the lead. Running the bottom side of the racetrack. Looks like the 357 of Cody Sieber going to go to the middle. The 31 of Kyler Bruce looking to the inside down the front straightaway and into turns 1 and 2. They're going to be side by side coming out of turn 2 and down the back. 31 gonna go ahead and go to the bottom side of the racetrack, slide up in front of the 357 and take over second. Into 1 and 2 once again. 6 laps to go here for heat race number 1, about to be 5. They take off quick here at I-55 in Pevely, Missouri. Bob Klein still out to the race lead. 31 of Kyler Bruce in second. 21 of Kyle Vandergriff is looking to the inside of that 357 of Cody Sieber going into 1 and 2. Just can't quite get the nose there. We had a slide job back here with the 25 of Justin Toll on the 23 of Peyton White. Or I'm sorry, the Matt George in the 23. Reading timing and scoring wrong. 3 laps to go here in heat race number 1. Climbs out to a half a second lead over Kyler Bruce. Bruce has about a half second over Sieber. Sieber actually has about a half second over Vandergrift. Then we go back about a second to Matt George, who's fighting Justin Toll still. Slide job by the 25 coming out of 4. Final lap here in heat race number 1. The 31 of Bruce has a good run down the back. He's going to go into the corner down on the bottom side of the racetrack. Not going to be enough. Give heat race number 1 to Bob Klein. Starting lineup for heat race number 2, Jamie Gilpin is going to be on the pole with Brandon Freeberg to his outside in second. Scott Smith in third. Justin Flagg in fourth. Jason Korn fifth. Kyle the Wildman Wellman in sixth. And Jason Bauer rounds out heat race number 2 in seventh. One lap till green here for heat race number 2. Jamie Gilpin and Brandon Freeberg going to lead them down. Green flag is out, and here we go. 8 laps to go. Heat race number 2. The 11 gets a good launch down into corner 1 and 2. Brandon Freeberg right on his back bumper. Scott Smith looking to the inside of Justin Flagg. His flag goes to the top side of the racetrack, trying to make something happen on the outside. Had a good run there down the front. 7 laps to go here. Scott Smith has his teammate right behind him there. That's Jason Korn in the number 39, trying to look to the inside of his teammate. That's a battle for our 4th position. Back up to the front. Jamie Gilpin is out to the lead. He's got about a 3/10 lead over the 171 of Brandon Freeberg down the back straightaway. The 11 running the bottom side of the racetrack. The 171 kind of enters in a little bit higher than that 11, but cuts it down late. 5 laps to go. Justin Flagg back here in 3rd. Jason Korn got around his teammate, was able to take over 4th, and now is looking to the inside of that number 12 machine to take over 3rd. Kyle Wellman back there in 6th, and Jason Bauer is still running 7th. Back up the front with 4 laps to go. We have Jamie Gilpin in the number 11. The 171 of Freeberg goes to the top side of the racetrack to try something different, try and make something happen here. 3 laps to go. Oh, he's running a slider line here, the 171 out of 4. 2 laps to go. Popsicle sticks for heat race number 2. He goes up to the top side. Out of 4, we got white flag in the air. Goes back down to the bottom, trying to get a run on this number 11. I don't think he's going to have enough time. Down into 3 and 4 for the final time, but out of turn 4, it's going to be the number 11 of Jamie Gilpin taking home heat race number 2. Great run out of these guys. Great run. I don't know why I brought that up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, got about a 5-minute warm-up here. It might go earlier. Normally let them go out. Get a couple of laps in, but then they're going to advance it. So we're just going to hang out and wait. All right, ladies and gentlemen, they went ahead and advanced it. So you know what that means. It's time we get through that grid. Bob Klein going to be starting on the pole here tonight with Jamie Gilpin to his outside in second. Kyler Bruce going to be rolling off third with Brandon Freeberg starting in fourth. Cody Sieber rolling off fifth with Justin Flagg starting in sixth. Kyle Vandergriff is going to be rolling off seventh with Jason Korn to his outside in eighth. Justin Toll is going to be starting ninth with Scott Smith in 10th. Matt George starting back there in 11th position with Kyle the Wildman Wellman to his outside in 12th. Peyton White rolling off in 13th with Jason Bauer starting 14th. And Levi Allen, unfortunately, not able to make the grid here tonight, but he would have rolled off in 15th position. 14 dirt late models here tonight at I-55 Peevely, Missouri for the 48 Bull dirt late models. Let's get it on. Bob Klein and Jamie Gilpin going to lead them down, and we are underway here at I-55. Good launch for the number 7 as we go barreling down into turns 1 and 2, almost 3 wide back here for second place as they are getting side by side going down the back. The 31 of Kyler Bruce trying to slide up in front of that number 11, but he's working the top side of the racetrack here. Lap 2 of 50. The 11 goes up to the top side of the racetrack now as Brandon Freeberg down on the bottom side by side, down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4. The 357 of Cody Sieber is trying to make up some ground as well, but the 171 gets around that number 11 for now. Now looking to the inside of the 31 down the back straightaway. He's going to slide up in front of that 11 of Gilpin and go up and get tagged. He saves it. One is saved. 3 wide coming off of 4. That allowed the 357 of Cody Sieber to get around him and run second battle for the race lead. 31 of Kyler Bruce thought he was going to pull a slide job there going into 3 and 4, but they're still side by side as we go into 1 and 2. A little bit of contact there. Lap 5 of 50 here. Still a long way to go at I-55. See Bob Klein kind of changed up his line a little bit there, kind of running the middle of the racetrack now, not going all the way to the bottom as Brandon Freeberg still running the lip. Got a good run here going down the back, trying to get around that 357 of Sieber. The 11 of Gilpin still running the top line, 3 wide, almost coming off turn 4. Justin Flagg to the middle, and the 21 of Vandergriff on the bottom. Jason Korn trying to make something happen, a little bit of contact there as they go down the back straightaway. 3 wide again as they come off of 4. Oh, contact between the 11 and the 12. Caution flag out on the Speedway. Scott Smith involved. Let's go back and take a look. It looked like maybe the 12 might have misjudged coming up off the corner there just a little bit. Let's go back and take one more look at it. I don't know. Hard to tell. That'll put us under our first caution flag of the evening. That was a great racing up here at the front. Bob Klein and the 31 of Bruce, they were side by side there for a couple of laps. And then Bruce changed up his line, started to pull away from that number 31. Looks like the lights are off on the pace truck. We're going to get back rolling here. Pretty wild first start. I wonder what the restart's going to be like here. First caution. Going to be our first restart. Bob Klein, Kyler Bruce leads him down, and Klein's going to go early. Green flag back out in the air. Good launch for the 7. Side by side back here for second. Cody Sieber down to the bottom side of the racetrack. Kyler Bruce up top, Brandon Freeberg right behind him. Jason Korn trying to make up some ground as well. The 31's getting a good run here on that 7 car. He's just got around that 357. Sieber's going to have to get up to the top lane unless he's comfortable working that bottom groove right now, losing a lot of momentum. As you see the top 3 drivers there up on the top side of the racetrack. Even Jason Korn back there, who's running 5th, is up running the lip. There's only a handful of drivers trying to work in that bottom groove right now as we take lap 12 of 50. Kyler Bruce got a good run on the 7 here. Going to go look down to the bottom side of the racetrack, but not going to be able to complete the slide job here. They're going to be side by side coming off of 4. Goes back down to the bottom. Slide job up on the 7. Crossover by Klein down the back straightaway. Another slide job back on the 31. Bruce does not have enough momentum to cross him back over, but tries a slider anyway. He's not going to be able to clear him. Has to give him a lane coming out of turn number 2. This is allowing Freeberg to get a run. Sieber's starting to gain some more time down there on the bottom as the groove starts to come in. Still got a long way to go here. Anything can happen as everybody starts to migrate up towards the top of the racetrack. As I say that, Freeberg trying something a little bit different. He moves to the bottom, trying to get a run on that 31 car. Korn running the lip, the 25 of Toll. I'm sorry, the 525 of Toll is getting around him. Trying to at least here through the middle. See Freeberg again, he's trying as well. He goes back up to the top here in 3 and 4. And back up to the top here in 1 and 2. Just looks like he's searching, ladies and gentlemen. That's all he can do. Oh, that's a great camera. Who did that one, iRacing? Ooh, a little bit of a wall scrape there for the 31 going into 1 and 2. So we come out of 4. We're going to take lap 20. We got 31 laps to go. Freeberg starting to lose a little bit of time. Changing up his line a little bit, though. He did this in the heat race, and it started working for him. Might be starting to work for him here as well. A little scrape of the wall there in 1 and 2. No harm, no foul. We keep going. Jason Korn and Justin Toll still side by side. Toll almost was able to slide up in front of that 39, but he keeps it down on the bottom side of the racetrack, down into 1 and 2. Side by side back here, Kyle Vandergriff and Peyton White battle for your 7th position. Then we got to go back to 9th. We see Scott Smith running the lip right now. He's got the 23, and Matt George running the bottom side underneath them. Lap 23 of 50. Back up to the front. Battle for the race lead starting to heat up. 7 of Bob Klein still leads. Kyler Bruce still second. But Bruce is there, right on the back bumper. Lost a lot of momentum there in 1 and 2. Looks like he might have missed his mark on entry. He ran a line a bit lower than that 7 car did. Starting to get a run here. Cody Sieber is actually starting to gain on these guys as he's working basically the middle part of the racetrack. Good run here by the 31. He's going to get to his inside here. Looking for a move. Kyler Bruce on Bob Klein looking for the lead. But here comes Sieber on the bottom. 31 goes down to the bottom side of the racetrack. Slide job out of the 31 all the way up to the top. Crossover by the 7 of Klein. Here comes Sieber on the bottom. 22 about to be 21 laps to go. Now side by side for second. The 357 of Sieber making that line work. Oh, a little tag. The 31 to the 7. He's going to save it. And now Cody Sieber takes the race lead with 20 laps to go. Kyler Bruce, he's dropped a couple of spots. He fell all the way back to 4th after that. So we got 18 laps to go. Cody Sieber is starting to pull away. He's making that lane work. Out to about an 8/10 lead, 9/10 lead now, almost a full second over the 7 of Klein. Freeberg running third. Starting to get a run on this 7 car. 16 more times around. Side by side back here for third. The 31 down to the bottom side of the racetrack. Going to lose his momentum down the back straightaway. But goes again back down to the bottom. We saw Sieber working the bottom, and he made it work. And he's still working the middle side of the racetrack right now. This is when the racing gets really good, ladies and gentlemen. This track is completely burnt off. Sieber's starting to catch some lap traffic. That's a 42 of Wellman right there in front of him. These guys back here are still battling hard for second, third, and fourth. 31 of Bruce goes down to the bottom side of the racetrack, but Freeberg's still making that top line work. Same with Klein in the 7. Klein trying to run back down Cody Sieber. I'm surprised he hasn't tried moving to the middle part of the racetrack just yet. He still thinks that top line is where it's at. Sieber working around some lap traffic. That's Wellman. Ten laps to go. Nine more times around for the 357 of Cody Sieber. I don't think these guys behind him are going to catch him. They're about 2.5 seconds back, and they're fighting a battle of their own right now. Klein trying to hold off Freeberg. Freeberg trying to hold off Bruce. 7 laps to go. Sieber starting to catch some lap traffic once again, but again, gap out to about 2.5 seconds over second. He is making that middle groove work. Got to work his way around the 23 right here. He's going to be patient, take his time. When we cross the line, 5 more times around. Still battling heavy back here for second, third, and fourth. We got 4 laps to go here at I-55. We've only had 1 caution. 3 more times around for the 357 of Cody Sieber. He's actually starting to catch up to Jamie Gilpen, who started up near the front of the field tonight. 2 more times around for Cody Sieber. They're still battling back here for second, third. How about the 31 making it work on the bottom? Catching up to that lap car Wellman, though. White flag in the air. This is the last lap. Cody Sieber pretty much has it locked down as he's out to a 3.7 second gap. We're watching this battle right here for second and third. It's going to have a good run coming out of the corner. Oh, gives second to 31 of Kyler Bruce and third to Bob Klein in the 07. That was a great race, guys. Great race. Congratulations to Cody Sieber. He's going to be our race winner tonight. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, that's your winner, Cody Siebert. Go ahead and bring up your race results here. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, that's hold on. Let me go ahead and just start the music here, and we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. I don't think any of the drivers are coming in for an interview, and I'm not gonna be waiting around for them. So, good job for Cody Siebert taking home the win tonight. I don't know why that music is playing. We want this music. Good job to Cody Siebert taking home the win tonight. Kyler Bruce coming home in second, and Bob Klein in third. Yeah. We're going to go ahead and get out of here, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you for tuning in again tonight on True Sim Productions. And we'll see you in the next one. And special night tonight. May the 4th be with you. Have a good night, everybody.